By the Bay Homes, the largest housing development in Cutler Bay, is next up. That's for today, Mike's video home tour. Built by Lennar starting in the 1980s and continuing even today with a total of almost 3,000 residences, Lennar, as mentioned in previous videos, is one of the major builders in the country, but a lot of people don't know that they started here in Miami almost 50 years ago. F&R Builders, under the guidance of Leonard Miller and Arnold Rosen. And notice how those first two names became Lennar. They grew into the top 5 builders in the US of A. Lakes by the Bay Homes are aptly named with 12 lakes minimum that I know of. So, without further ado, let's go take a look. Mike SCHULER, headed out. Get into that now, but anywhere in South Florida you're subject to having alligators come up your canals and stuff, and even crocodiles, but crocodiles are docile. A lot of people don't realize that, at least in South Florida they are. Anyway, this is like the back entrance to Lakes by the Bay. You can get a little bit of the sign and the landscaping. This is Windy Pointe. Waiting till a little bit of the traffic goes by, but you'll see a little bit of the condo townhomes of Windy Pointe that when we get back, real nice courtyard settings and very nice community. We'll be going to the gated community, if you can get it over here in the background, Isles of Bayshore. Those are more the condo slash townhomes, but there's a very nice section of single family residences in there too. Lots of lakes, and by the way, Lakes by the Bay gets its name from having a minimum of 12 lakes that I know about, and we'll see some of those in a few minutes. Okay, turning into Windy Pointe, which is a pretty large area. I wanted to, if we can, get a little scene of the courtyard settings that I think is real cute. We're talking about the most moderate priced homes. Whoa, hold on, Jack. And if we can get this next courtyard in view here, get an idea of what I mean. And let's see, right here, reserved. This is what I mean by courtyard. Straight ahead, you have the condos slash townhomes, about 10 units, all opening up to a nicely landscaped, well-maintained, beautiful setting, I think. And we'll go take a quick look at the pool that's for this community here. Again, you get what you pay for with homeowner association dues. All right, Jacob just focused in on that one story, the 1 bedroom, 1 bath. That's in the range of about $85,000. The one I just sold over here, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, is more like a little over $100,000, $110,000. So again, very modestly priced for what you get. And we're very biased towards this area. My daughter used to live here, and my nephew is the one I just sold. So very nice area called Windy Pointe, Windy Pointe. And we'll take a quick look at the pool. We're looking at the bigger pool for the Windy Pointe area, and Jacob's going to pan over to the right, just a little kiddie pool or spa area also. Just a little idea of what your association dues helps pay for. Also included in Lakes by the Bay, Windy Pointe section, these get to be much bigger homes. So we're talking about an average value of $150 to $175. Garage type, 2 stories, square footage around 1,800. So good value for the more of Windy Pointe on the right-hand side. And this is 216th Street. We're going to be turning left as Jacob pans to the left and gets in the sign there at Isles of Bayshore. And it is a gated community, Isles of Bayshore. And I've got more to say about that, but you can see the gate coming up. Reserve, very nice community, larger homes, a little bit more money, like I mentioned, $150 to $175. If you come around to the right-hand side, a little bit more moderately priced, the Palms at Bayshore. And we'll see a few more communities like this. We're at one of the larger lakes over here at Isles of Bayshore. I'd estimated at least 20 acres, maybe 25 acres. Jacob's going to pan around a little bit. I'll get out of frame. And beautiful day out here. Sun just went in a little bit though, but some of the communities we just passed was the courts at Isles of Bayshore, also the Cove and Trellis, and we're headed towards the Country Club Rec Center, which is magnificent, and got a little bit of the duckies. Well, on the other side, the south side of Isles of Bayshore, the Enclave, we're getting into more expensive homes over here. Basically a minimum of 200,000, but a lot of them are in the 250 range, maybe 275 for the bigger ones at the Enclave, Isles of Bayshore. Also, we just passed the Tides at Isles of Bayshore and the Shores, Isles of Bayshore. Okay, we're talking about the breakers, and again, this is more the upper price limit over here at Isles of Bayshore, and on the other side, the waterways, which many of those are situated on the lake that we just came from, so we're getting just an idea here. And again, we'll visit the country club next.